All right. I'm live. It's Wednesday morning. Life is moving forward. You know, it's kind of amazing how. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, I'm Andy Petranek, and this is my meditation practice. We do it every day of the week at 8:30 in the morning on weekdays and Sundays. Saturdays we do it at 7:30. And the idea here is that we're gathering live. We're gathering live to meditate together, as opposed to sitting at home with your meditation app. Hey, morning, Ronnie. Morning, Nancy. If you're here, make your presence known with a comment. We are going to be consolidating the location of this to my personal Facebook page. I get the words all confused, but my personal Facebook. My Facebook page is my business page. So, Lynn Matthews, hey, I think I'm talking to you later today. We have a personal connection. I can't wait. Hey, Sally. So I'm going to be consolidating this into just one place. I think. Pretty sure. I may do my personal page and YouTube. My personal YouTube. We're pulling them off of the Whole Life Challenge feed because it was funny looking back at the Whole Life Challenge group and the page. It's because I'm going live every day. It's become kind of the Andy Petranek show, and that was really not the intention. To have live videos of me meditating or working out, every day of the week. So we decided that, the intention with the Whole Life Challenge is to engage people, give people a place to communicate and talk with each other, and not to overwhelm the Whole Life Challenge. So that group, because it's meant for other things. Lisa, I'm going to post a link up in the thing to my personal. That is a link to my personal Facebook. I don't know why that doesn't go out everywhere. Right now on my end, it only went out to 2. Look, I don't know if you didn't get it, you can message me. It's basically facebook.com/Andy Petranek. And I'm already at my limit of friends. So you can't friend me, but you can follow me. So just follow me there. And I think you can actually follow live videos, and you can actually specifically ask to Lisa. I don't know. I'm just showing your comment. I don't know. Will it get you live alerts? I can't tell because I'm the producer. I'm not the receiver. I'm not on the receiving end. So you guys can tell me. Does anybody else out there get alerts? What is an alert, by the way? Is an alert a notification? Is an alert a, hey, Andy Petranek is live, join him now? I think, oh, look at that. Andy, thanks. There's a comment in the feed that says get notified when Andy goes live. And then it says turn on. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. So yeah, that'll happen. I'm going to turn off the other feeds. Jenna Dodge, hey, wow, long time no see. Good to have you here. Oh wait, Jenna. I was thinking you were a different Jenna. I was just talking to you in the feed. I was thinking of. Yeah. Sorry, I just got confused in the moment. This is live, right? So I'm thinking. Yes, silly mistakes. That was a silly mistake. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I have 3 Jenna friends, and I just thought you were somebody else. So, yeah, that's your name looks so familiar. I'm like, why is that? Well, because you just made a comment like 4 comments above. Anyway, just silliness. So, my live meditation yesterday went on for quite some time. It was the meditation wasn't that long, but I just went on and spoke for quite some time about what's true for me right now. And that what's true for me continues to be I continue to be very moved by this whole thing in a way that I haven't been moved before. I continue to feel responsible in a way that I've never felt before. And I am continuing to see my part in this, like my Zen teacher used to always say, separation, there's them out there that is not me, and it's their problem, or it's their thing to deal with, or that's their worry, not my concern. And my teacher, Bill Jordan, he's a Yoshin Roshi. He used to say he used hunger. He used the Hunger Project as a teaching tool. Hunger is not out there. It's here. If they're having a problem out there, we're having a problem in here. And I didn't really get that. I've looked at the problems that of race and color and unfairness in the world as their problem. And I've also looked at the separation, the way I look at other groups, whether it's other groups that are not my groups, whether it's females, or it's children, or it's the people on the other side of the street, or my neighbors, all my neighbors, it's them. It's them, those people. It's just cracked open a whole nother layer of awareness that wasn't there, and I'm starting to see, and I don't think that just because it's cracked open this level of awareness, it doesn't mean that I'm going to solve it, or that I'm suddenly going to not have it anymore, because I think this us versus them state is inherent in being human. Animals don't have it, but animals don't have the prefrontal cortex that we do. And I think inherent in having the size brain we have is we have created versions of reality that don't exist they don't exist in the world, but they exist in our heads. And so it is something that through awareness I can continue to improve and be better and take different action. But it doesn't mean that I still don't have that separate thing going on in my head. And I think that is a big revelation for me. But like I stated at the beginning when I first went live this morning, time marches on. Days march on. And our mind marches on. We are, just like there's a renewal in every single day. The sun comes up and it's a new day. Every thought, we are a thought generating machine. The world is a day generating machine. Like it just one day, the next day, the next day, the next day. Our minds are thought generating machines, and meditation is the only way that I know of to calm that machine down, to slow it down just a little bit. So we're going to spend the next 10 minutes doing it, slowing it down, slowing down the machine. So let's do it. This is my version of Mr. Rogers, tying his shoes, putting on his sweater, putting away his jacket. I light the candle. I wonder if I pick this up, if I could ring it, like I could hold it up and ring it. I've never done that before. I wonder what it would sound like if I just did this. Oh, I thought it would not ding. All right, so I can do it without the cushion. That's fantastic. All right, so that was a trial. That was a dry run. It was a trial run. So go ahead and get yourself into a comfortable position with your feet firmly anchored to the floor, whether you're sitting in a chair or a couch. And if you're sitting on the floor, in a cross-legged position with your knees lower than your hips, your spine up nice and tall, pulling through the crown of your head down through your tailbone, eyes slightly angled down and looking through your eyelashes. Your eyes are barely open. And here we go. So let's use the first couple minutes today just to connect to our physical state. We're going to do a body check, a body scan from the head down to your toes. So first, let's start with posture. Just make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. You want to pretend like you're being pulled up into the ceiling. I'm going to give you a graphic image to think about, but pretend like there's an eye hook screwed into the top of your head. I know. No, don't worry. It doesn't hurt. It's just screwed into the top of your head. And there's a rope in it, and it's pulling you up toward the ceiling. It's extending your spine, extending your upper body, making the mast of the tall sailing ship that is your spine as tall as it can be. You're reaching through the crown of your head, and you're sitting up nice and tall. And now you're letting the rest of your body hang off of that mast. Letting everything go. And let's just start up with your forehead and your face. Just doing a quick systems check. Have you let go of any tension you might be feeling in your face? Your cheeks, your eyebrows, your jaw, your lips. And then moving down into your upper thoracic, your shoulders, dropping them away, down and away from your ears, letting go of all the tension. Your hands at this point, whatever they're resting on, might feel heavier because you've just let go of some of their weight. Then moving down your arms, your elbows, your biceps, your forearms, your fingers. The only fingers that are slightly flexed is you if you're sitting in a two-handed in a position where your hands are separate, you want your pointer finger and your thumb together, just slightly touching. And if your hands are together like in a bowl, then you want your thumbs slightly touching. But either way, there should be almost no tension in your hands. And whatever your hands are resting on should feel heavy. And then moving down into your hips, your stomach. Your stomach is something that we all tend to hold in. Well, there's nobody watching right now, so let it go. Let your diaphragm do its job. So as you inhale, let your stomach distend. Let it come out. And as you exhale, feel it draw in. It's the only part of you right now that should be moving. And then moving further down into your glutes, your buttocks, your hips, your knees. Letting anything go. Down into your ankles and your feet. Now it's easy at this point to have lost that same structure in your spine. So come back to your spine and just check. Are you still nice and erect and upright? I want to circle back to the breath. We're breathing in and out through our nose. Rather than any pattern, I want you to breathe less. So what do I mean by that? Right now, in the next 2.5 or so minutes we got left, I want you to make it so that if there was somebody looking at you from across the room or even next to you, they might wonder whether you're breathing at all. That means slowing down the cadence, maybe inserting a pause where it feels natural to you. That means making no noise. Your breath makes no noise. You barely feel it. You might feel a slight hunger for air. That's okay. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Open your eyes nice and wide. Let the light in. Let the sunshine in wherever you are. East Coast, West Coast, Europe, whatever time of day it is. Notice the difference right now in how you feel. We spent 10 minutes reconnecting, letting go of all the stuff that's going on that's occupying our minds right now. And just notice how you feel. And remember that this place is accessible to you anytime, any day. A lot of times, in less than a minute, you can be back here. So take use or make use of this skill and practice. And meet me here tomorrow. I'll be back. And by the way, share this. If you do it later, host a watch party of the video, or just tell people to meet us at my Facebook page. Tell people to follow me, and just for the meditation. Because like I've always said, I want 1 billion people follow me, meditating with us at 8:30. And to get to 1 billion, I'm going to need your help. Maybe we shoot for 20, because right now we're somewhere between 10 and 15 on a daily basis. So let's shoot for 20 and see what happens. All right, everybody, have a great day, Wednesday, and we'll see you here tomorrow.